All right, it's that time.
Pen, throw us a pen.
One had to go through there. didn't
Oh, no, I got one.
it? No, if it clicks, don't use it.
Oh, I'm not, I don't click.
Oh, you're a clicker.
Click.
You're a clicker.
No, I'm
Everybody will
not.
please stand. Ms. Karen, will you lead us in prayer, please?
I sure will. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this wonderful day and being able to gather together and for us to just be here for our community. We just pray that all our decisions are made for our community in the best that we just need to do. Thank you, Lord. We love you, Lord. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Please remain standing for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. Roll call, please, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Karen Sparks,
Here.
Curtis Calpi,
Here.
John King,
Here.
Bobby Heaton,
Here.
Stephen Adams,
Here.
Mayor Scott Mordecai.
Here.
Mayor, you have the floor.
Okay. Please mute or turn off your cell phones during the council meeting. We will open the floor up to the public for comments after the council completes its agenda items. All right, minutes from the July 13th meeting, please, ma'am.
Mayor Scott Mordecai called to order the regular meeting of the council at 7 p.m. on July 13th, 2026 in the town hall. The invocation was given by Karen Sparks. The Pledge of Allegiance was recited by all. The roll was called. The following persons were present: Mayor Scott Mordecai, Councilors John King, Curtis Calpi, Karen Sparks, Stephen Adams, and Bobby Heaton. The minutes of the June 8th regular meeting were read. Karen Sparks made a motion to accept them as read, seconded by Curtis Calpi. Motion carried. The minutes of the June 18th special meeting were read. Curtis Calpi made the motion to accept them as read, seconded by Karen Sparks. Motion carried. The financials for June were given. A motion to accept as given was made by Curtis Calpi and seconded by Karen Sparks. Motion carried. Old business, the mayor reminded everyone that he, Bobby Heaton, and Commissioner Washburn would be on Hoppers Hill Road July 15th. They'd be measuring to put down stakes to mark the actual roadbed. The commissioner will establish where their actual road would be. Quotes were received from Nitro Green and Hand Landscaping for the spraying on of the weeds on our sodded area. Discussion was had and decided that the job would be better afforded to do this in-house. Mayor thanked Michael Robinson for moving the parking blocks without being asked. A motion was made to compensate him with $100 extra on his next check. This motion was made by Curtis Calpi and seconded by Stephen Adams. Motion carried. New business, a motion was made by Curtis Calpi to make a donation of $45.15 to the Birmingham Regional Emergency Medical Services System. Seconded by Karen Sparks. Motion carried. B.J. Adkins with the Animal Angels Foundation spoke with the council about her new organization to reduce the dog and cat population by neutering. She has asked all the towns in the area to donate. Also, there will be donation boxes placed around to take donations from the public. Bobby Heaton made a motion to donate $800 for this year. Karen Sparks seconded, motion carried. Mayor Mordecai offered up an example of a waiver of physical liability for anyone doing work for the town. Bobby Heaton made a motion to have them sign this waiver, and Stephen Adams seconded. Motion carried. Mayor also made a request to increase all the permits by $25. This was tabled until the August meeting, so the clerk could have a resolution drawn up to be voted on. Mayor Mordecai noted that we paid $162 for our post office box rent this year. He asked the council to consider purchasing a metal key lock mailbox to be installed out front. The cost is approximately $150 or so, less, and we would install it. Stephen Adams made a motion to make this purchase, seconded by Bobby Heaton, and motion carried. It was mentioned that our 2003 building code books have been replaced with 2024 codes, with the exception of the electrical, which is the 2023 code edition. We needed to do a resolution to update this in the system. This subject was tabled until August. Reports of standing committees of the storm shelter. Nothing was to be reported. Nothing reported on the nuisance committee. John reported that that there's supposed to be someone. No one. Let's see, to spray. Anyway, he sprayed for the weeds, and he can do this in house. Bobby reported that they're continuing in the planning on the Coppersville Road, continuing working on the plan. Stephen Adams discussed his findings on the 6x9 flag and pole. With pole, Mayor decided a 30-foot pole would be sufficient. Stephen will continue to work on this. Terry Hope mentioned that four-ways intersection danger. He mentioned the four-way intersection danger again. He suggested we put flashing signs on the side streets and let the county line road operate as through traffic. Stephen Adams made the motion to adjourn the meeting, seconded by John King. Motion carried. Meeting adjourned. Respectfully submitted. Lucy County Clerk.
Questions, concerns, comments? Other than the num one?
Yeah, num one.
We'll correct that. Do I have a motion to accept the minutes as read with the correction of num one?
I'll make a motion.
All right.
And I'll second.
John made the motion. Karen seconded. All in favor? Motion carried. Financial reports for the month of July, as of the month of July 2026. General fund is $32,512.62. Capital improvements, $10,407.64. Moving Blount County forward, $40,816. Rebuild Alabama gas tax, $79,807.89. Rebuild Alabama diesel tax, $29,178.63. 4, 5, and 6 road account is $19,994.50. And the 2 and 7 gas tax street light that we pay out of is $10,407.64. Questions, comments, concerns about the financials? Do I have a motion to accept the financials for July of 2026?
I make a motion.
All right, Bobby made a motion. Stephen seconded, all in favor? Motion carried. All right. Old business. We finally got a bill from Stone and Sons Electrical Contractors for relocating the generator. Here's the invoice, everybody should have one. It was $833.79. Yeah. And I mean, they were here for 5 hours.
Too many.
They had to move it, run new lines to it, so.
To me, brings
They
us
did some,
back.
yeah, they had to make it where it was accessible because it was put too close to the building. I mean, it was really close to the building, so they couldn't work on it. So, I need a motion to pay this, bill for $833.79 to Stone and Sons Electrical Contractors.
I'll offer you a motion.
Alright.
I'll second it.
So we got. I got Curtis made a motion, Stephen seconded, all in favor? Motion carried. Alright, we need a representative from the town to, if they want to, we don't have to, but there's a loss control, seminar. It's, education and training, to prevent accidents, identifying loss exposures, and appropriate solutions to mitigate risk. You go?
I wanna-
Okay. It's in Vestavia, September
Right.
2nd, from 9 to
Yeah.
3.
It's good.
All right, well, that was quick. And that includes lunch,
Oh, yay.
that makes it better. All right, that's all the old business I have. New business, the Alabama League of Municipalities annual membership dues is to be paid. It is the total is $937.00. Correct.
Excuse me, Mayor, that we have never, since in the last 8 years, we've never paid the National League Cities membership.
Okay, so it's only 609.
So we would only be paying 609
609.
unless you decide you want to pay.
I mean, we don't need the National League,
Well, that's
we got
what,
the Alabama State, so.
that's
uh,
what I was told too.
All right, so I need a motion for Miss Lucy to pay the membership dues for September 1st through August 31st for $609. Anybody want to make a motion? All right, Bobby made a motion. Second?
I'll second.
Stephen seconded. All in favor? Carried. We have a new Blount County MOU that we need to, refer, everybody has a copy. This is for a 3-year renewal. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, this is a 3-year renewal. It does not have that same writing in it from the last one we got. And it's basically debris removal in case of a catastrophic event. Would somebody like to make the motion that I sign the 3-year agreement with Blount County?
How much is it?
It's nothing.
Okay.
I,
We pay them, but it's a very, very reduced cost,
Okay.
if something happens. If we don't, then we pay full price. So, may I make a,
oh, yes.
okay.
I'll second.
All right, Ms. Karen made a motion, Mr. John seconded. All in favor? Motion carried. All right, so, that's all the new I have, or old new. Reports of standing committees, Curtis, Stephen, y'all got anything?
No.
Okay. John, you got anything on the building?
Everything's
Okay.
fine. Change filters in there.
You've got to go to 3 places. Well, you really can't go to 2 because one's in limbo in the courts. Coppersville and,
Oh, I did,
and
you were talking
Calvert
to-
Street, but we have to send a certified letter
yeah.
before that can happen. So,
Well, I've been messaging and calling on Calvert Road,
mhm.
Calvert Street, and I get no response. But today, there was a lot of vans. There was like 4 vehicles, and I've noticed today, there's been a lot of debris removal. I mean, you know, like bushes and all that, but they just, I mean, for the last 3 months, I can message and I don't get any response.
David knows him. So,
Knows who?
knows that gentleman on Calvert Street.
Well, it's Amy Ennis.
Yeah, wait, it's not a gentleman on Calvert Street. The lady that owns the
No.
property out
I
here
thought-
on Calvert.
Oh, that's the wrong, totally wrong one. Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah.
of a different tree.
It's okay.
Okay,
It's okay.
yeah.
But yeah, I've tried and tried for, now it's been 3.5 months and I get no response. So I didn't know if I needed to write a letter or, and get some response, because I did say today
Right.
I initiated, another, call to just say, you know, we're having our council meeting and I need to present an update.
Yeah.
But I tried several times today
Yeah,
and,
we just have to write a certified letter saying we're coming out.
yeah,
Give
just.
her a date that you're coming out on the time, and then meet you there. Don't go on her property and there's
Oh,
somebody.
no, no. No.
All right.
And Cobb Brazil, I haven't been back out there.
Yeah.
You know, that property, I
You
think it's.
just have to send a letter
Sue
again?
Calvert's, I just haven't, you know, I
Yeah.
just have been trying to avoid confrontation, you know what I mean?
You're a confrontational person, though. You gotta get in there.
I know,
Put your hands up.
I know.
Come on. I know
Yeah.
you. All right.
There again, Karen, send them a certified letter.
Yeah,
in
before you
town,
do
time
anything,
to meet
it's
you.
got to go
Yeah.
out
And you and either, if
Terry.
Karen can go
And
or
Terry.
somebody
there.
else.
Terry.
Yeah, and Kelvin,
Use that
yeah,
and use that camera.
yes.
Don't go out anywhere
I need
without
that
that camera.
Yeah, because we've done nothing wrong, but it just kind of intimidated me the last time of the response we
Wait a minute, somebody
received.
intimidated you?
Oh,
I'm putting them on the council. Holy crap, there's an intimidator. I'm just kidding.
it's okay.
All right, well, these next 3 we can't do. Let's see. I guess we'll take the annex request, push it to September.
You need to know about the roads.
Yeah, if you wanna update on the roads.
Okay, as it stands right now on the roads, we're waiting on the attorney to get with Blount County and set up a meeting so we can see who's gonna do what, where. And then that way we can move forward. Once they get that and we have the, both attorneys and me and Nick and I'll have Cecil there, get him to sign it, we're all gonna sign it as to what each person says they're gonna do.
Right.
And we're gonna hold them to that because they'll have the attorney and Nick's name.
Right.
So, and, so that's where we stand right now, waiting on
Okay.
Alex.
And at some point, we're gonna have to have another meeting with another special meeting with the homeowners on the road
That'll be
again.
a way down the road, I think.
Right, but, well, before we start doing any
Yeah,
work,
before you start cutting trees.
because what we found out, we're gonna have to address back with the homeowners. So, but I don't wanna have to repeat that 1,000 times, so we'll just have a special meeting and everybody here at once.
All right, as soon as we get this set up with them
Yeah,
and everything, then we can schedule a special
Okay.
meeting, so. And anybody that knows, anybody that does roadway clearing, cutting trees and stuff like that, give me a name and a phone number, please.
I've got one. I haven't called him because we had that issue. I'm not gonna tear it out because
I'll
I'll
get
rip
from
through it. But, okay, and then we have a request to sign the amendment to our building ordinance to update the codes. Can't do that, that's gotta go to September. And then the amendment to the permit has gotta go to September.
We're tabling both of those.
Did we get any information on the other towns' prices? You know, we were supposed to get those for,
Yeah, no, not yet, no, I will get that.
okay. Cause you wanted to see, we wanted to see
Yeah.
what they were charging based on what we're wanting to charge, yeah,
Okay, I'm making a note to do that.
okay. All right, that's,
You would like to see something like what, some of the adjacent towns, like, what is Warrior
Locust
charging,
Fork,
or
Warrior,
Locust Fork, or Morris? Okay,
yeah. I would say at least one in each county, like Locust Fork, Warrior, or Kimberly, or Morris.
Does Locust Fork have an inspection service?
I don't know.
I don't know if Warrior does or not.
Yeah, Warrior has an inspection, yeah. You know, their first one they hired died in that house fire.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was really good. I knew him. I don't know who who they replaced him with.
I know Wolfendale and Gardendale would be a lot higher than anybody, but,
Yeah, we might have to go further out.
yeah.
well, I
But I'm
think
pretty
maybe-
sure, I've seen Warriors riding around, so he's in a
Well,
truck,
maybe I should check Benson.
yeah. I know they do.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. All right, y'all have any comments? Anybody?
I do, Mayor. I have looked into the flagpole,
Uh-huh.
and what I found out is there are a lot more to installing a flagpole than meets the eye. You would think you would dig a hole, you would pour concrete in it, maybe stick some rebar in it.
Yeah.
But no, a flagpole will break off if you do that.
Really?
Yeah, they actually have to pack sand around the sleeve that's actually holding the pole so that the pole can actually flex a little bit. And also it actually, by being in that sleeve, it keeps it from coming in contact with any sand or anything through the shield they put on top. You know, what I found out was that, you know, it'd be much better if we could for the longevity of the pole, for it to be on a grassy area
Yeah.
without concrete around it. He said that, you know, they can put concrete around it, you know, if they wanted a concrete pad or something, insignia or whatever on that, you know, we're looking at just for the, to do that concrete pad, $300 to $350. The installation of the flagpole, which includes delivery, picking it up, bringing it up here, $1,450.
That's better than what the other one was.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, I think with the sensitivity of how you, I had no idea that flagpoles were so sensitive and how you actually,
Well,
Put 'em
I
in.
imagine being that tall, yeah.
There are rules of placement also.
right.
Did you run into
Well,
that? Did you
it's
run-
gonna be in a grassy area right
Yeah.
here. It's
And
not
all-
gonna be in in concrete. It's gonna be next to concrete, but not in it.
Yeah, and we just need to call 1-800 before you dig,
Right.
so we can find out if we're limited to where we actually are gonna put this
Right.
pole. But also, the original price back on April 27th of the pole was $1,860. They have gone up now to $1,995. You know, total flagpole installation and everything would be $3,445.
That's a lot better than 6,000 that we
Right.
got quoted.
Mm-hmm. So, and another thing too, I went with the, I had them price out the thicker wall flagpole. You know, they have in stock one that is, a thinner wall. But I think if we're gonna spend this much money, we better get a good pole for, you
Yeah.
know, if it was up to me, I would go with a thicker
Oh,
wall.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Did you
but,
find out, excuse me, did you find out that you have to, that pole has to go like a certain percentage of the height into the ground
The
too?
I
depth,
think these 30,
That's what I read.
foot poles have to go 32 inches.
yeah, 3 feet,
Yeah, it
at
has
least
to be
3
a
feet.
certain percentage of the height in the, it has to be.
Yeah.
in the-
This-
32-inch pipe, and that in the pole.
Yeah.
This gentleman that I talked with, David Tanner, he does all of Hoover City's, all of Alabama Power's flags. He does all the school systems in Hoover. And the American Flag Company that I reached out to, they highly recommend him to actually do that. And, you know, he gave
What
me,
was the total price you said?
the total price is
18.
$3,445. Now, I did not ask Birmingham Flag if that was including tax, but it does include the brass ball on top, the cleat that goes on the pole. It
Yeah.
does include the swivel that goes up on top. So it's a complete flagpole, and it does include a 6x4 flag, which is normally $90. So,
It includes pole and.
And it just, does it have a capability to, you know,
Yes,
to
ma'am.
take
You gotta have- it's gotta
off
have
and
that.
up, just to be, you know,
You gotta have that.
yeah, I'm just,
yeah.
yeah.
And he said, you know, typically when we just put a new flag up at the church yesterday, but, you know, the rope, we need to maintain that rope and plan on replacing it about every 2 to 3 years.
Well, there is one that has it on the inside.
I heard that they
And,
do make
yeah,
those.
and you have a little key
There's a
unlocks this
key
little.
lockbox to get into it.
Unlock the little door thing to do the, you know, up and down, that keeps anybody from.
Stealing the flag, yeah.
The way that thing works, from what the ones that I have seen, is that it's weighted. The rope or chain, whichever you put on it, is weighted, and it when it comes down, you put the flag on it and it pulls it back up, but it stays in place. It's not, the bottom of the flag is not attached to the pole by a rope. It's weighted through a single string.
And I'm not sure if that's an option on the 30-foot.
Yeah.
I know that it's an option on the 35-foot. For instance, you jump up 5 more feet, you're looking at $3,600 just for the pole. And if you go to 40-foot, you're looking at $4,500 just for the pole. So I think, you know, the better value is in a 30-foot pole, and I can check with them and see if they have that option. It has a 6-inch base, so I would imagine it would have enough room inside to actually work, the mechanism work, but I don't know.
Check on that, the inside part.
What about the lighting? The lighting?
We can get,
Oh,
what's his name?
Midlow.
do you know he's selling his business?
Is
Yes, and
he?
I think maybe September or something like that. Anyway, right away, it's gonna happen right away, and he's going to work for them for 2 years, he said.
Okay. Well, he can still do that.
But he's still gonna do our work.
Yeah, Jason, so, check on that price on that, if they do have an option on the 30-foot.
All right, I will.
And I'm sure it's gonna be a little bit more, I don't know how much,
All
but
right.
not having to replace that line every 2 years, cause I imagine that's not gonna be very easy.
No, it's hard to put a ladder up against the flagpole.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you attach, if you'd attach a line and do
He
that,
says
I don't know.
he says they'll provide a service and come out and change your ropes for you. They have a tool to where they don't even have to have a ladder or a lift or anything. I guess it's kind of like a electrician's Fisher tool, but a little bit stiffer. And they can just go up there but he said they provide that service.
Okay.
But you wanna keep your rope fairly new every 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else got anything?
Well, we fixed to let them,
Mm-hmm.
we got a lady that's out, been hurt, and she's not getting paid.
What?
Our secretary's helper,
Yes.
you know, she's out, and I was just wondering if we could go anyway by giving her 50-60% of the pay while she's out. Can we do that?
Is she on salary?
She's on salary, just like I am. And we get paid in the arrears, but I do think, she will be back down here before this month's over, I'm sure.
I was told next week.
And
So-
she will, and so she's on salary, so she would get her.
Look, I'm not worried about that other woman, all right?
And I'm not
You
either.
better worry about her.
John,
I'm with John, we
I
need
split,
to
well, I split.
give her a little bit of money for what time she's been off. 'cause
I'll make sure
She's
she
got no
gets.
money coming in.
Yeah.
Right.
We need to give her whatever.
Well, look, and here's a lot of it too. I was gonna say something, but because she's my mother, I did not.
Yeah,
They're supposed to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
right.
9
9 to 12.
to 12.
We've been,
And I can go get my phone, my mayor's phone, to show y'all, from 9 to 6, they are here,
Yeah,
Monday through Friday.
yeah.
Yeah, she don't just work to 9 to 12.
No, it's not.
it's
no 9 to
usually
12.
8 instead of 9.
You know, I've got 362 phone calls and messages on that mayor phone.
Really?
Yeah, from that man right there.
Huh? Oh, oh, I
No,
bet.
they are, it's junk mail, junk phone calls.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
No, I'll make sure that she's compensated. Don't y'all worry about that.
Okay.
Because, listen, I wanted her here so bad that I gave up half my pay to get
Okay.
her
All right.
because it was not in the budget. So you don't
Right.
worry about it, Linda, I'll take care of it.
All right,
Was we gonna talk, somebody wanting to be in
But I
there?
appreciate that, and she will appreciate
well, we can't
the
talk
thought.
about it because Alex ain't here.
Okay. That's-
Yeah.
There's 3 things we're moving the next month.
Yeah, we can't do the annexation or the
Okay.
All right.
ordinances.
All right, does any of the community members that are here, except for Malcolm, have anything they would like to discuss with us?
We'll let him talk special.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
We'll let
special
you be
meeting
last.
for Malcolm. Yes, sir.
I would like a little clarification on the memorandum of understanding that you signed with Blunt County. Was that just for storm debris?
Yes, that was just for storm debris
Okay.
removal.
Not for any other contracted road
No,
work or anything?
no.
Okay,
I made sure that was not in this MOU.
thank you.
That was the one we did not sign.
I will.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
secondly, during the discussion of the council meeting, was something mentioned about the stop signs at the four-way. Could you clarify that for me and what the intent and purpose is?
Well, Terry had made a suggestion to have the stop signs coming north and south, the north and south ones, stay stop signs
With the flashing lights,
with a red flashing lights. And then have
county line.
east and west take the stop signs out, like Morris did. And keep that at just a funnel, basically, where you don't have to stop.
Cause they don't stop anyway.
Is that not kind of blind though?
It is
Yeah.
blind pulling out from Deans Ferry Road.
Yes,
That's
it
why
is.
I'm asking these questions.
Yes.
If anything, I would certainly think that you would want to add the flashing signs to the Deans Ferry and Smith Mill side of it.
Yeah.
So everybody would be illuminated and be aware. And
Yeah.
I know that they do the best they can controlling and helping us with that.
Yeah.
But y'all know what's happening.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I almost got hit several times.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, Alex, we're having a special meeting for you. Alex left here the last meeting he was at, and I was behind him.
yeah.
He ran through the stop sign, stopped in the middle of the road. He was on the phone. I was sitting there watching him.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, well, I would think, with what's in place right now was put in place by engineering because of the grade and the approaches from Smith Mill and Deans Ferry versus what county line approaches are.
Yeah.
So I would not take those signs down and allow free traffic flow. It'll only speed up.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Well,
What?
that's gotta be engineered, it can't just happen, you can't just go down there and do that, so you gotta make preparations for these cross streets, and you gotta let them know that there's oncoming traffic, and that's not stopping, you got to know that, and they gotta engineer all that, all the engineered big people, so
Yeah.
when they get that done, if they can figure that out, which they did it over here, Morris, it works good, of course, at first it ain't gonna work, because everybody's used to, it's like, they're used to going. Well, you get a period to stop, there's no stop sign, it says keep moving, you keep moving.
I
Well,
still
when
try.
When they first did that, I like to run over people, because they was stopping anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'll also say that you
I
have a
will-
lot more volume of traffic flowing through Morris than you do through County Line, and
You're right
especially
about
during the
that.
work hours, so
Yeah.
that needs to be engineered and completely thought through before that changes.
Oh, they would do a road survey and do a county
Next
corridor.
thing they'll do will be.
And all that.
What bothers me the most would be the blind, being blind. Because you're coming out from Deans Ferry, you can't see over that rise. And you may stop.
Yes, sir.
You talking about that stop sign up at County Line now? I've been hit twice up there, 2 different times.
I told her, I said, just follow.
People coming from 79 got me one time. Another car hit me in the side coming
She
from
learned how, so she
Storm
showed me
Road,
how.
because they didn't stop either time.
It was the same way when there was a caution light, it wasn't on John Day. It was the same way when they had a caution.
Go all the way through there.
I got a brand new car hit up there one time.
Yeah, just put a roundabout up there, we'll be done.
Just joking. That's,
Does anybody else have anything?
Malcolm, you got anything?
Hurry up.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
What am I supposed to say? All in favor? Motion carried.
Hey,
I believe it's been, where you coming?
okay.
I've already got a couple.
Yeah, I'd like to.
These get down there.
Very good.
Bring them up.
Oh, I know, the last book I had was Mordecai.
She's doing okay. She's doing okay.
Oh, what?
No, actually, she's doing pretty good there.
Tell me about